to real world pediatrics. So let's talk about attention deficit disorder again. Now, we already went over the basics in a prior video, but we can add some things that we didn't get to mention in that video. Now, since kids who have ADHD tend to underperform in school, it's important to remember that many ADHD kids are really pretty smart. What's holding them back is their inability to focus. The medications that we give for attention deficit disorder, they really are wonder drugs. Overnight, your child can go from failing to A's and B's. It's pretty amazing. Now, that's the upside. The downside is that ADHD meds don't fix the problem. They only manage the problem. What that means is that your child can take medicines for ADHD for 10 to 20 years and do quite well. But the minute they stop taking the medications, they're back to the same old person again, easily distracted, impulsive, restless. Now, for that reason, medicines for ADHD are a long-term reality. The good news is that the medications for attention deficit disorder are very safe. There are only a few minor side effects, one common side effect, and one major warning. Now, the major warning for stimulant medications, which is what we usually give for attention deficit disorder, is that there is an association between the medicine, heart disease, and sudden death. It's a very small association, but it is there. Now, for that reason, I always get a cardiology consult before ever beginning stimulant medication. Other side effects, which are infrequent, are headaches, stomach aches, difficulty sleeping, and emotional instability. A more common side effect, which occurs in about 80% of all the kids who take the stimulant medication, is decreased appetite. Now, I can pretty much guarantee you that your child will eat less while taking stimulant medications, but they're not going to starve or lose a dramatic amount of weight. I almost never let these minor side effects get in the way of taking the medicine because the benefits far outweigh the downside. And as I've already stated, I've never seen anybody starve or lose a dangerous amount of weight because of stimulant medications. All in all, the stimulant medications work really well for attention deficit disorder. They really are a game changer. So if you're concerned about these medications producing long-term harmful effects in your child, I would like you to think twice about that. Your child is not going to turn into a zombie by taking these medications. What you will notice is a change in their demeanor. They won't be running around the room like they used to. They won't be as disruptive as they used to be. They'll be a little quieter. Now, it could be that you as a parent are so accustomed to this restlessness and impulsivity that when a child behaves more normally, you might think something might be wrong. But that generally isn't the case. So in summary, I highly recommend taking medications for attention deficit disorder. If your child can't get an education because they're easily distracted, their options are severely restricted in life.